Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rebecca and I am a stay-at-home mom and an online reseller. And today I am going to give you a nursery tour for our third baby. I am almost due. Baby could come at any point now, really. I'm 39 weeks and 2 days, so I figured I better make this before she does arrive. Both of my other kids arrived right around their due date, so that's what I'm expecting for this one. But I wanted to show you what we did with the nursery. So this nursery is the same one that my second child used. We were in a different house for our first baby, but this has always been the nursery or the youngest kids room. So there wasn't a ton of stuff to do really, just to update some things, add some things. And then obviously like baby clothes and things like that, but I will give you a tour. We'll flip you around and show you what we have. So we don't have the best lighting in here either. I'll give you kind of like an overview of the room as best I can. It's not a huge room. And we don't do a ton of decor, but this is our only natural light source, is this window. So we're gonna start over at the door. I always love these over the door shoe organizers. They're great for lots of things that aren't just shoes. So starting from the top, we have some baby powder, some extra dirty diaper, like on the go Arm & Hammer bags. This actually has a bunch of stuff that's gonna go in the diaper bag. I pulled it out of the diaper bag because I'm taking the diaper bag to the hospital, and my other two kids don't really use a diaper bag anymore. So I just put those things that we don't need at the hospital in there, and they'll get transferred once we come back home. But I like keeping that stuff up there, especially the powder, away from my other kids. And we don't really use it that much, but it's there if we need it. Then we do have a bunch of baby shoes. These are all like crib shoes or like slippers, Velcro slippers, things like that. So they are like age appropriate. They're not like hard soled shoes. And there are just various sizes from like 3 months up to, I think those are like 12 or 18 months. So we just have those there. Then we have a pocket full of bags. These are just grocery bags. This is what we use usually for dirty diapers. So we'll use those on our toddler who isn't number 2 trained yet for the potty. She does sometimes, but she still uses a pull-up at nap time and utilizes that for that reason. But also for newborn, we like to just like hang this on the doorknob, and when they have poop diapers, which is a lot in the beginning, we just put them in there, and then every couple hours during the day or whatever, when the bag's full, we can just run it out to our outside trash can. That way it doesn't like, I mean, their poops don't really stink that much in the beginning anyway, but just to keep those out of the nursery. Then I have these like milestone cards. I've never actually used these before with my other kids, but my mom made these this time. I kind of asked her to. There's different like holiday ones and stuff in there, just for something cute and quick for pictures. And then like a hairbrush, comb, and some hair ties, things we won't use for a little while. But my kids are always born with a lot of hair, so we do use them eventually. Then down here, just have baby socks. Don't have a ton because she'll mostly be in like sleepers with feet in them, but we do have some for some of the outfits. And yeah, so that's pretty much everything on the door. Then if we swing over this way, we have the hamper. I never go with the cutesy hampers. I always go with a plastic one because there's poop, there's spit up, there's all kinds of stuff. You want something easy to clean out. I don't want anything fabric. I don't want anything that isn't easy just to wipe if it gets all dirty. Then we have our like space heater thing. This is our heating source in this room. We don't have, we have baseboard heaters. You'll see like these ones, but they are no longer connected. So this is our heat source, and it is currently November, so we will be using that. It's a little chilly in here right now without it running. Still need to put another outlet cover in that outlet, but my kids don't really come in here. And then I have this basket, which I don't know, just, I don't know where I got this. I've had it for a little while, and I just have 2 of those like round kind of fluffy play mats in there. So we can grab those out when we need to layer on the floor. And I don't really have a big theme for this room. You're gonna see a lot of purple because I did a purple theme with my last daughter, so we're just reusing this stuff. And I tried to do like a wicker basket-y kind of theme, and I wanted to do more like greens and pinks, but you know, I didn't want to spend like a ton of extra money just for decor stuff. So this is really like the only decor we have in here. I wanted to do a little basket wall. I just grabbed all these from thrift stores, and I just thought they were cute. Like this one has some pink in it, I like the shape of that one. Just little different ones. This one kind of has different colors in it. And those are just above the cube shelf. We've had this since our first kid, and we had weight gain trouble with him. So we bought the scale when we had him, and we've used it ever since. It's just really nice to be able to weigh the baby easily, make sure they're gaining weight. Both of our other kids had reflux pretty bad, so we want to keep track of their weight. And we just have this little like diaper changing pad just so they're not on the hard plastic. It's a little softer and comfier. Sorry if I sound like I'm out of breath, but I am because I'm so pregnant. But yeah, so, and then this basket isn't going to stay here. This is probably going to go to the living room. We are mostly a 1-story house. It's like 1.5 stories, but the only things upstairs are my office and our big kids' room. So we don't really need like a whole bunch of extra setups in our house. We can just come to this room for everything. But I will take this out when I'm hanging out with the other kids and stuff. Basically just has burp cloth. It's in a receiving blanket. Like I said, my other kids spit up a lot, so we go through this stuff a lot. Some like little bibs for like newborn bibs. And a nose sucker. I really like this one because it can come apart so you can wash it easily. And that's nice, not just for the noses, but also for the mouth if they are extra fluidy after the birth, or like if they're gagging on any milk or anything like that. And then just a bunch of random disposable nursing pads. Like these are hospital ones, sample ones, things like that. I do have reusable ones as well, but these are some disposable ones. And that's pretty much all I'll really need to take out. I'll come back to the room for diaper changes. I don't really honestly understand the people who change their babies all over the house, because I don't know what you do with the dirty diaper. I don't know. We just always have had a diaper changing station, and that's what's worked well for us. So I don't need to take anything diaper changing related or extra clothes or anything. We're literally like 2 rooms away from the living room. It's actually like right on the other side of this wall. So very close. Then we're going down here. So I just have this basket that has, this is like for pacifiers to hook onto. With our first, we had the Wubba Nub, and bad thing with the Wubba Nub is the pacifier doesn't come off of it. So it's always attached, so you couldn't like, once again, reflux, we couldn't wash like the animal separate from the pacifier. So I got this with my last daughter, but she never used a pacifier, so we have it to use again. And then just some pacifier clips, which are also good for like teething toys and stuff. We got some of these. These 2 are new ones from Copper Pearl. I got them in like a 3-pack. There's another one in the hospital bag, but they're just really cute ones. This one, the stripey one, we just had left over. I think we've had that one maybe since first kiddo. So just those in case we need extras. These are just some books. They're not like baby specific really. It's just kid books that we just, I don't know, we have extra because we have a lot of books in our house. This is a cool vase, like a wicker vase, but I never really found something I liked to go in it. Maybe sometime I'll find like fake flowers and put it up here. But for now, I think it looks cute there too. In this basket, we just have some baby hats. Just like a couple different ones. These are Copper Pearl ones. This is like an unbranded one that's like from Target. So just some little baby hats, keep her head warm. And then we have these bins. So these bins I wanted to replace with wicker bins. And this is one of those things where it just didn't feel worth the money. So we've had these since my second kid. We've had these ones since my first kid. So we just use them again. This one's just full of mattress protectors. I think there's 2 in here, and then there's 1 on the crib. So we have like 3. I might get 1 more, depending on how spit uppy she is. This one has extra covers. This is like an extra nursing cover, an extra boppy cover, and an extra boppy lounger cover. Just have those in there. And then extra crib sheets. I think we have like 5 total crib sheets. Once again, spit up, you babies. And then the bath stuff down here. We've got towels, washcloths. We're not going to give her a bath, you know, until her cord falls off. And our bathroom is right across the hall from this room. Everything's very close in our house. So I'm just going to keep them here until we need them. And then this is just an empty box I didn't know where to put for my manual breast pump. This is my Spectra pump, which I don't know if I'll need it, but I didn't have a good place to put it otherwise, so it's there. And this one is a bunch of like mostly extra boxes. I also have a Freemie pump, which I've never really used, but so that pump's in there. And then these are all empty boxes of other things that I have around the room and just some information from lactation consultant. It's just trying to hide some of those things. And going across, we have this basket. All my baskets are thrifted. I love thrifting, and if you're not familiar with my channel, mostly I do reselling stuff. Right now I'm doing a lot of baby stuff because I'm pregnant, but I'm thrifting all the time, so I always find baskets. So we have this elephant that was from, my last daughter had it, and then this little like lovey that my kids picked out when they went to a zoo with my parents. I think it's like an axolotl. I don't know, but they picked it out for their baby sister, so we have that. And then under here is a boppy carrier. It's a new carrier for me. I haven't used this one before. I usually use my boba wrap when they're really little, but I wanted something that was a little bit less fabric, I guess, but still soft. So we're going to try that out eventually. It's in there for now. Here's our boppy lounger. I like this better than like just like a DockATot style lounger. Once again, because of the reflux, this can prop their head up a little bit more. So they never nap in this, like unsupervised. This is just a hangout spot, somewhere to put them. So that'll probably go to the living room once she is here. Get off the floor here. And we have the crib, the same crib we've had since our first. This crib we got from a yard sale for $5. It was a drop side crib back in its heyday. And the people before us and then us also just put screws in. So this is the side that used to drop. We put screws in to super secure it, and we put it against the wall so our kids aren't like hanging on it. We've never had a problem. It's never moved on us. It's been really sturdy for $5. So kids don't need anything fancy. It works great for us. We did get a new mattress this time around. We had the same one for the last 2 kids, but it was really like really worn. So we did get a new mattress. It was off of Marketplace as well, and it was brand new on Marketplace. It's a Pottery Barn one that can go from infant to toddler when you flip it, and I think we paid like $60 for it. So it's a pretty good deal. And then this is just one of the crib sheets we have. I think this is a Burt's Bees crib sheet that I got from either TJ Maxx or Marshalls, somewhere like that. And then most of the other crib sheets that I showed in the basket were from Target. I got all jersey cotton crib sheets because I think they just feel softer. And my babies have pretty sensitive skin. They get rashy usually. So I like that. Just cute flower print. Then underneath it, we have the Baby Delight bouncer. This is new for this baby. We do have another bouncer, but I think this one will sit upright a little bit more and might be a little bit easier to clean. So that was something that my parents gifted to us for this baby. And yeah, we're not going to use it for probably like the first month or so. She'll be too little, but that's why it's under there. It's in a travel bag, so that's really nice. And we don't keep anything like on the walls or anything like that. Like I said, we don't really decorate much. That's why I did the baskets. Then on this wall, we have our camera up here. It is a Motorola camera. We have 2 cameras, same one up in the big kids room as well. And it's been working great for us. And we can pan and zoom and all that stuff, which is nice. So then we have the like nursery side, I don't know, chair side. So this whole corner basically is for me postpartum. So of course we have a trash can, and it's just like a wicker basket. I don't know if it was supposed to be a planter or a trash can, but it's cute. You can't really see much of it because of the bag, but that's fine. I'm using it as a trash can. The chair we got for the last baby, and it was from Big Lots. It was a really good deal as far as it's a rocking swivel recliner. I typically sleep in the nursery with the baby for like the first week or two. And then depending on how things go, we just like let them sleep in here on their own. And I just come over. Once again, small house. We're just a couple rooms away. We don't share rooms or beds with our babies. It's just our preference. So yeah, it's really soft, really comfy, nice to sleep in, very supportive, all that. And this blanket is a quilt that was made by one of my friends. She has made a quilt for every baby I've had. And they're just really pretty. So she made that. It's a nice big one. I've already used it when I've slept in here before. Then we have the infamous cart. A lot of people use it as a cart to take like either in their room or, you know, around the house with them, whatever. So I got this because I've only ever had this, and this is not a lot of space. So like once you have baby stuff you're using, and then, you know, if someone's bringing me food, I have food and cups and all the stuff. It's just not a lot of space. So that's why I wanted this tier cart this time. So just to go over, we have some baskets. I have this basket and a manual pump. I haven't used a manual pump before, so I'm going to try that one out. These are just some like breast shields and milk collectors. They didn't work for me great last time, but I'm going to try them again this time. Another nose sucker. Another one of those little animals. This one's a sloth. A Haka. This is the Nature Bond brand, so it's not the Haka brand, but these have worked well, but sometimes they do pop off. This one comes with a nice neck lanyard, which looks silly, but has saved me from dropping a whole Haka full of milk before, so I think it's worth it. And we have chapstick. Always need some chapstick. Pacifier in here. These are just pacifiers. This pacifier is the same one we had for our last baby, but like I said, she didn't take to a pacifier, so really didn't use it, so we just sterilized it. See if this baby likes it. This is some nipple butter for nursing, vitamin D drops for the baby. Nursing has not been successful with my other kids, but we're going to keep trying and try again with this one. Then we have some of these bibs. I've never used these bibs before, but I am excited to try them. They're from Green Sprouts, and they're the milk collecting bibs. So to help the milk keep from like running into their neck, this is like super absorbent around there. So I definitely want to try those, even for formula feeding if we need to do that. I think it'll be easier because a lot of other bibs are just too big on the baby's tissues. And then this is the remote for controlling the heater that I showed you earlier. Going down a row, we have a nice big stack of burp cloths. Honestly, we could probably go through these in a day most of the time. And a whole bunch of disposable nursing pads. These ones, so with the nursing pads, like I said, I have reusable ones. They're actually right here. I have 2 bags. I have a lot of them, but I have found in the past that I actually leak quite a bit when my milk comes in. And with the reusable ones, I feel like I just was like too conservative and not changing them enough. And then like that doesn't help with healing your sore nipples when you're nursing. So I just got, I think these are like Dr. Brown's, and these are Parents' Choice or something. I don't know. They were completely sealed boxes that I found at the thrift store. So we're going to try them, and I think that'll just like be easier for me right in the beginning, and then I can transition to my reusable ones later if need be. So we have more of those bibs and more burp cloths down here. This is kind of an extras, like if I need them thing. Once again, all these nursing pads that are washable and reusable. These are more parts to the manual pump. If we need them, that's a different flange size, and like the bottle topper and stuff. And then these are the hot cold, like TheraBead, I think they call them, or something like that, TheraPack. They're for your breasts if you need to cool them or warm them for any reason. I didn't really use them last time, so that's why they're down the bottom. But that's everything I have on my little, I guess, postpartum cart, kind of. That's what I would call it. And then we have the actual nightstand. So in this nightstand, I just got this stand for my phone because I wanted something that was easy to plop my phone in, and I can like watch whatever I want to watch on my phone, like while I'm nursing or doing whatever. And this just happens to be like a wireless one. I got this from Five Below, so it was like $5-6. It's not my favorite like aesthetic, but it's what they had. And then in the drawer, I was smart this time and stocked it full of snacks, because you're always starving, middle of the night or whatever. Whenever, I'm always starving anyway. So, and I also had these like drink mix things. I saw someone talking about this one. I tried it. I'm not a big fan, but I'm going to use them because we already have them. And then just trying to find like some electrolyte mix-ins because I get bored of plain water. And then, like I said, a bunch of protein kind of snacks, things like that I can snack on when I need to. I've already eaten a couple of those though. This is a nice big fuzzy blanket for me and a little fuzzy blanket for baby. And then back here, this is kind of a mess. We have an extension cord, our power strip, because we will have like a night light and a white noise machine and all that, but they are packed away at the moment for the hospital. So I have this My Breast Friend pillow. I don't know if I'll use it. I have a boppy as well. This one just gets a little cumbersome sometimes for me, but I keep it back here in case I do want to use it. And then under here, we just have a heating pad and like, these are like what people call the puppy pads, like the disposable under pads, and extra under, like mesh underwear and maternity pads and all that stuff from past deliveries. So in case I need any of that, it's there and handy. And then above the chair, we just have these, like they're called faceless Amish dolls, which I found at a yard sale. And I just love the look of them. I am in Pennsylvania, so the kind of Amish Mennonite culture is very strong where I'm at, and we get a lot of this stuff. So I just have those, and this is a Tale of Peter Rabbit's book we've had for a little while, and this Little Women book. I have read Little Women, not that specific book. I think I read it on my Kindle at one point, but just some like light decor. And then going over here, we have the baby swing, our first baby. He slept in his swing for the first couple months of his life because it was the only way we could get him to sleep. It did not swing the whole time, but his pediatrician said it was fine because we can like adjust the recline on this and everything. So we've had this forever. I try not to depend on it, but we do use it if we really can't get the baby to sleep, and that's the only way. We all need to sleep. So not saying you should do that, but that's what we do. Then we have a decor diaper pail. I will say a lot of the stuff we have, like this was handed down to us from one of my cousins when we had our first. So is this. So we did not buy this, and we do not buy the refills. We just put a regular trash bag in it, and it works fine. You just put it in like that. And we just don't put poop diapers in it. That way it doesn't stink anything up. And we have this little rack that has just some headbands on it. I don't put a lot of headbands on my babies because they have so much hair, and it kind of makes their hair look funky, I think. So we probably won't use most of them until she's a little bit older. And then the last thing we have is the dresser, which is also our changing table. So we also have no closet in this room. We don't have closets in the bedrooms in our house except for our master. So this is a new to us piece, this Bumbo wipeable changing pad. I have wanted a changing pad like this ever since we had our first baby, but they are pricey. This one I got off Marketplace this time for like $20, and she said she barely used it. which is great. Once again, spit uppy kids. We haven't had a lot of blowouts, but we have a lot of spit up when they're getting changed. So it's nice to have something that's just wipeable. We'll probably still put something under their head and under there, because this is like pretty cold. So I'll probably still put like a little liner, which we have, but if not, like it still works really well and is easier than changing an entire cover. I have tested this out on my almost 3-year-old. Well, she's like 2.5. My 2.5-year-old, she technically still fits, like her butt to her head. She fits. It's just her legs are long. But so that should last us for quite a while. I think those are like $60 new or something like that. So yeah, definitely secondhand is the way to go. And this dresser matches that nightstand. We've had these since our first kiddo, and we got them off Marketplace at some point. I don't remember how much they were or anything. So the top, we have diapers. We did cloth diaper the first 2 kids. The first one, we cloth diapered him for the first year until we had some issues. And my second, we tried cloth diapering, but she had super sensitive skin no matter what we did. So we just decided to go disposable from the beginning this time. We like the Loves ones. The Parents' Choice ones were just too, our kids' skin was just a little bit too sensitive for them. So we just like to go with what's cheapest. So these are all newborn, and then this is an unopened pack of newborn. I think this baby will be a newborn probably for a little while. So I think we'll use up both packs, but just in case, we're only opening one to start. And then we just like to use these Parents' Choice fragrance-free wipes. They've worked really well for us. Our kids have been fine with those. So we have one pack there. And then that's actually an extra pack of wipes. Over here, we have this one, which is probably like half empty because we've used it on our toddler a little bit. Because when you plan to change the baby, ideally what you would do is go in here, grab a diaper out, have the diaper like sitting here or something, and then be able to have this open while changing baby to grab stuff out. And you don't have to like fiddle around with the drawers as much. And then diaper pails right here. So hopefully that all works well. We can change it if we need to. But in here we have, these are the changing pad like liners. We usually put them under their head for the spit up, not so much under their butts, because we've had more stuff come out from the top than the bottom. And then we have a new little hairbrush. This is just a Dr. Brown's. I got it in like a set, just because the other one my daughter has used on, I don't know, stuffed animals and stuff. So I thought I'd get her a nice new one. I'm trying this brand of products at this time, Pipette. This is a baby cream to powder. We'll see how this works for like diaper rash prevention. But it seems like a nice brand, and I have used this on my toddler already, and I like the way it goes on. It's not all sticky and everything. Also got these windy gas passers. Have not used these ones before, but a lot of the like gas drops and stuff are usually not for like newborns. They're usually for like at least 1 month olds. So if we need something in the beginning, I found those to try, and then some Vaseline to use with those, or if we need Vaseline for anything else, it's there. Also have some, whoops, keep dropping stuff. Some baby lotion. I got these from Target, so they put the stickers on them. But same brand, some baby lotion. We haven't tried that yet. Also have a comb. I usually use the brush more than the comb though, but the comb came with the set. And this is that Free to Baby like picker thing. We haven't used this before, but it has like different ends for picking different things under their nails, in their nose, in their ears, all that. We had an Oogie Bear, which I liked, but we've lost it and it wasn't available when I tried to purchase it again. So this one was a little bit cheaper anyway. I decided just to grab that. I'll try that, see how we like it. And we have these dividers that we got from Amazon for the last baby, and they just work nicely. So that's everything like healthcare wise that we keep in the nursery, because like I said, the bathrooms are across the hall, and that's where we keep any kind of medicines or extra anything. We keep everything over there. So second drawer is baby clothes. Now we have 2 sets. This whole side I'm probably going to be taking out this weekend because these are all preemie clothes. If you followed along with my videos, we originally thought she was going to be born at 37 weeks because I had placenta previa, but it cleared up on its own. It moved out of the way, so I don't think she's going to fit in preemie. Both my kids went into newborn, but we'll see. We'll definitely need to use the newborn though, for sure. I think my kids were newborn for like 1 to 2 months each. So the people who say to skip newborn and go to 0 to 3 doesn't really work for us. But literally I just decided to do all sleepers this time. Most of them are zippers. There might be a couple snap ones back here. I don't mind snaps. I don't know. People make a big deal about snaps. I don't think it's a big deal. But yeah, so we just have a bunch of different sleepers for her. Once again, my kids have always spit up a ton, so we want to have a lot of extras. These are some knotted gowns. I've never tried knotted gowns before, but we have like 2 of them, so we can try those out. And then this cute little knit sweater that my cousin knit for baby. So we'll get a cute little picture of her in that. This is a Thanksgiving outfit I bought for her. It's a little dress and some tights and stuff. So we'll see. She's due 2 days before Thanksgiving, so we'll see if she's even here at Thanksgiving. And then this is a little like Christmas outfit I had gotten for her. I also have some 0 to 3 month Christmas outfits. Don't know how big she'll be, so that's pretty much all we have for clothes. Like I said, I'm not doing, like I don't like really doing onesies or bodysuits and pants in the newborn stage because of the umbilical cord. It's just kind of annoying to me. So I just did all sleepers. And then, like I said, these are all preemies, but I think we might just take those out and we'll keep them for now just in case she happens to be small. But my other 2 are both in the mid 7-pound range. So I'm anticipating the same for her. In the bottom, we have, these are all swaddles. I like the Halo Sleep Sack swaddles. That's what we usually use. So I have several of those that I've collected over the years. And then this is a Happiest Baby one. Never used this one, but I found it at a thrift store, so I thought we'd try it. I might move these up to that drawer once I move the preemie clothes out. And then maybe just put like extra diapers or something down here. And over here we have tons of receiving blankets because we, once again, spit up. We use these to lay on the floor to cover ourselves and cover other people so they don't get spit up on while they're holding the baby. So we just have all these from the other babies. And then muslin swaddle blankets. These are all the ones that we've had for the other babies. These are some new ones that I thrifted for this baby. We kind of use, honestly, those a lot the same way you use these ones, but it's just nice to have a whole lot of blankets when you have a kid that spits up a lot. So that is everything that we have in there. So that's everything we have for the nursery. I am super out of breath now. But if you have any questions about how we set stuff up, you can just let me know. Like I said, we don't do a lot of like fancy anything. We keep it pretty simple decor stuff that I wanted to do this time around. And it being our 3rd baby, I feel like we have a pretty good grasp on what we've used and what we haven't. And yeah, I didn't put other sizes in the dresser. You can tell we have quite a small dresser and we don't have a closet, like I said, but my kids have never grown so fast that I couldn't replace the clothes in the dresser. I know in the past I've done that where I put like the next size up in the bottom drawer. I don't really think it was necessary though. We do have a big coat closet just outside this door in the hallway, and I always keep a tote or 2 totes usually of kids' clothes of the size that they are like currently in. So when they grow out of it, I can put it right back in that bin, which we've saved for other kids. This is our last baby, so once we fill up the bin, I'll probably just sell it that way. And then the next size up. So like we still have the bin of 0 to 3 month clothes just out there in the hallway, so we can grab it, you know, at any point. But I think we'll have time. Babies grow fast, but they don't grow like overnight fast usually. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you will like, comment, and subscribe. And check out my other baby videos. I plan to do my hospital bag video today after this one at some point. And yeah, I don't know, a couple more videos to come out, but baby might be here by the time you actually see these. But let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you guys in the next one.